G'day team, Jeremy Britton, 24-hour wealth coach, and just after sunrise sitting down in my lovely Wyanda Park just near the beach. This is a great park if you like parks, if you like free barbecues, things for the kiddies to play on, and just over past the trees there is the beach where I go and meditate every morning. Lovely little spot here, and off in the bush just behind me is where I see the bush turkeys in the morning, and of course over past the trees on the beach is where I see the eagles. So remember that thing about if you want to soar with the eagles, don't hang out with the turkeys. This is a video just for the guys, so if the women would actually kindly leave the room, you won't miss much, I promise. Just walk out, go on, go on. Guys, make sure the women have left the room because this is a video just for you. Now, in my years of coaching, I've been asked many questions. Obviously, people know me as the 24-hour wealth coach, and many people have issues around money. Different subconscious sabotage, different financial issues, different BS that they've been taught or inherited over the years. And a lot of people have a lot of issues around money. And using the technologies of Flick Your Rich Switch, hypnotherapy, NLP, EFT, I help them to move those subconscious blocks so they actually don't have the issues about money, so they can make it, feel good, do whatever they need to do. Now, of course, once you sort out the money equation, then there's some other issues that come up. Once you're wealthy, then you might want to be healthy, you might want to become more spiritual, you might want to get your relationships in order. And that's happened with myself, obviously, and this is why I've studied binary sexology, relationships, health, why I'm a vegetarian, and a lot of other things that actually become very important to you. Now, obviously, being a coach for a long time, I get asked lots of curly questions, and some of these are around money, some of these are around the binary sexology, and so I do end up talking about money and sex with a lot of my clients, which is great fun. And you've just got to learn that, there's no question that's a silly question. And everybody wants to learn something, everybody wants to discover something, everybody wants to get past these issues. So I'm getting used to being asked the difficult questions and answering the difficult questions and helping people out. But there is one question, as guys we know there's one question that we just don't want to answer. And you know that question. And I had a coaching client who actually asked me that question last night. Thanks, Eliza, for actually doing that while we're on a coaching call. The ultimate question is, of course, when a woman says, does my bum look big? Does my bum look big in this? You know the question, and you shudder and you don't know what to do. So I'm just going to give you a quick little tip, guys, because the answer to that question is, of course, it depends. Now, an intuitive woman can tell when you're lying. You've got to give her a straight answer. It's got to be an honest answer, but the honesty absolutely depends on your frame of reference. So if a woman who was an average sized woman, let's say, asked you the question, does my bum look big in this? And your frame of reference is you've actually spent the last 6 months hanging out with a bunch of large sized Samoans, or you've been hanging around with a lot of African people who have big bums, then of course your answer to that question is going to be no. If in fact you've been living in liposuction central in LA, where everybody's plastic surgeryed and Botoxed and liposuctioned, then the zero size models you've been hanging around with, the answer is going to be yes. So you don't want to be killed when she asked that question, does my bum look big in this? So just for a second, when she asked that question, just for a second, you close your eyes and just imagine the biggest, fattest bum that you've ever actually seen. And then after you've done that, open your eyes. Your frame of reference is now, you can honestly answer no. Because you're comparing it to what you're thinking about. Control your thoughts, you control your reality. Have a great day, and keep in touch with your wealth coach.